Hi, Aries. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading for my Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cross watchers, you're always welcome. Today, I'm going to ask my spirit guides what's next in love, what's coming towards you. This is a general love reading. So welcome back, everybody. Welcome to anybody that's newly guided here. Spirit, please share with me loving messages. What is it that you need us to know? What is it that you have for us today? I am listening. I have fireworks, loving, passionate, in intimacy. Okay, so that feels nice. I mean, sign me up for loving, passionate, and intimacy. Okay, maybe that's something that I want. I mean, this is something a lot of people struggle with. That they want to see that kind of burst of energy when they first meet somebody, but not everybody's energy starts out that way. Sometimes the best thing that's ever happened to you doesn't start out with fireworks, so you get confused, like the chemistry wasn't there, or I didn't feel anything. But over time, this person starts to turn into your best friend, the most kind, caring, loving person. So be careful with looking for fireworks. It's great when it happens, but the fireworks may come down the road when you get to know the person. Quality time together, togetherness, enjoying each other. I want to be with you. Controlling. I want to make sure that I am not putting myself in a controlling situation. I won't be tied down. That might not be you. That could be them. They may struggle from somebody in their past telling them what to do, where to be, who their friends should be. So that could be somebody that I just won't have anybody telling me what to do. Something like that. I have sheltered off. I have trust issues and insecurities. I'm going to say, of course, because of how somebody else treated them. It's not how you treated them. I will definitely say that the sparks are here. And maybe that's kind of open. The sparks open their eyes. Spirit say that there's something else going on here. So maybe they wanted to feel the fireworks. They wanted to feel the kind of that wow factor. I have cycles, repeating patterns, and learning to break free. I think a lot of people struggle with that you keep attracting the same types of people, and you wonder why. You say, how come I keep attracting somebody who has a drinking problem, somebody who has narcissistic tendencies? How come I keep attracting somebody who's an avoidant? You got to take a look at that. Investment, stable, wise, practical. I'm going to go not so much with money as much as investing time in you. Okay. Somebody who is available to be stable in a connection, somebody who provides stability in a connection, emotional stability, financial stability. I mean, it all matters. And I have shadows, hidden, unknown, and mysterious. Now, there's a part of me that says that's kind of fun. Okay. I have this feeling of, wow, who are you? Like, I need to get to know you, like I have to ask you a lot of questions. Maybe we're just smiling at each other, we're talking to each other, look across the room. And it's this feeling of wow. I mean, I would say, I think sometimes you meet somebody and you feel like you've known them already. You are so attracted to them. You just smile and stand there and you're kind of like a deer in headlights. And you both look at each other and go, like, what is this and what's going on? Let's see what our cards are saying. I think we've got a wow moment. I'm going to go for that for a minute. I'm hoping that we are breaking some kind of cycle of meeting the wrong person. Spirit, please share with me. I have a devil. Yeah, that's probably your biggest fear, is I keep attracting the wrong people. I have a Queen of Pentacles. I have a Fool. And I have Strength. The way they shared it with me is that you are more secure than you've ever been. And heading into this next connection, you probably are a lot stronger than you ever have been before. Maybe it took you a long time to get here, to stand on your own 2 feet, to not have to be in a relationship, to not always be looking for the next boyfriend, the next girlfriend. So it could have taken you a while to get to a point where I believe in myself more than I ever have. And I would say that's probably a good place to be. The devil to me is more of a please don't let me attract a devil again. Here comes the fireworks. Is this good for me? Is this bad for me? Is this person just want to hook up? Does this person just want to sleep with me? Well, that's up to you. You're secure. You have the courage to say no. You don't have to be with anybody. And if you don't want to be with somebody, you just say, hey, you want to take me out to dinner? And get to know me? We'll talk. I have a 5 of Pentacles. I have a 5 of Cups. I have a 10 of Cups. I have a 9 of Cups. I can't go there again is how it came into me. So if you can't go there again, don't go there again, okay? Just because it happened once doesn't mean it's going to happen again. Like, I really, really struggled in my last relationship. I really had a tough time, whether it's we struggled financially, we had somebody that constantly disappointed you emotionally or upset you in some way, somebody who promiscuous, sleeping with other people, having a life of their own over here. So don't worry about that you're going to keep recreating that same person. You have the choice. You have the choice to be happy. Look at this beautiful 10 of Cups, 9 of Cups, the Fool. It's like, okay, this time I choose differently. This time I choose to be happy. I choose somebody in my life who is the right one. Okay. And it is a choice. The most important decision that you make is the person you spend time with. So choose wisely. Yes, Spirit's going to put different people in front of you. There's fate and destiny, but there's free will. So it's kind of a balancing act between, you always have free will that's going to override that, So I do feel the positive, and I have to kind of squash this feeling of I keep picking the wrong one, and maybe you're just, I don't know, you're one of those people that have a tendency to fall in love very easily, or you trust too easily. That happens. Not everybody is, doesn't trust. A lot of people are very trusting, and, they fall for people very quickly. So especially empathic people. Empathic people immediately can put themselves in somebody else's shoes and kind of have feelings. So be careful with that. I have abandonment, fear of abandonment. I have, I've been hurt. Okay. The black and the white of the panda is jumping out at me because there's a gray area too. Right? There's a getting to know somebody, giving somebody a chance, listening for the red flags, looking for the green flags. Not everybody's out to hurt you. I have the grass is greener. Yeah, I would say that you had somebody that probably stepped outside of the boundaries of a relationship, and it kind of wears heavily on you. You wish it didn't, but it does. I want to feel great first. I want to be in a relationship that's healthy. I want to be in a relationship that makes me feel good about myself, and I don't have to worry about their actions. I don't have to be looking over my shoulder. I can trust. I feel safe. They're saying communication. I can address any concerns in a healthy, loving dialogue. I can communicate with this person. So you're not attracting an avoidant. You're bringing somebody into your life, connecting with somebody, possibly giving somebody a second chance. I'm I'm not feeling that great about that. Maybe we've given somebody one too many chances over here, and they're still trying to be in your energy for somebody. But I'm feeling that 10 of Cups, that feeling of the sparks across the room. I'm going to go with that. Let's go with this. I love this. I love Wave a Magical Wand. That's like one of my favorite things. Magical mindset. Everything is divine. Know that you are the creator of your reality. Co-manifest with the universe. It's you and the universe working together. I love that. But it's this kind of mindset of, I'm going to wave my magic wand because I believe in magic. I believe that magical things happen to good people, and I know I'm a good person. So I think that you should never give up on that. Never, ever, ever. Okay, let's see if they have some clues for you. Spirit, please share with me. Let's see, the letter K, first initial, last initial. Somebody could have a piercing. It must feel like a belly piercing. I haven't felt that in a long time. I have an A. I have intellectual, smart. I see you as, I feel like they see you as very smart. I think they see you as probably the smartest person they've ever been with. So that could be something very attractive to them. I have slim. Okay, maybe watching our weight, taking care. I see you as very sexy. I had loving, passionate, and intimacy right from the beginning. And I have sparks. I have bald. I think you're sexy. I think being bald is sexy. That could definitely be a turn on to somebody. I know you're a good listener. I like that. Or the piercings. Maybe the ears have multiple piercings. You know, when somebody has 3 or 4 piercings on one side or the other. I have the R. I have an R. I have an E. I have very supportive. Okay, some good qualities. Trustworthy. And I have the letter G, and at the bottom of my deck, I have wealthy. I have they're saying a wealth of knowledge. Okay, they could have a wealth, you know, in their bank account, which would be good. But it felt more like a wealth of knowledge more than anything. It could be I have a lot of wisdom, a lot of experience, something like that. But they could be financially secure as well, which is always, you know, kind of nice if you're not struggling financially with somebody. You don't want to sign up for that. Spirit, please share with me. What do we have? I have an emperor. I'll agree with the wealthy. They could own their own business, be an entrepreneur, have started something. 10 of Pentacles. Good. I have a Knight of Cups. And I have an 8 of Cups. So this came into me as they're moving forward very quickly in their life. It's almost a feeling of their feelings for you start to move forward towards that 9 of Cups, 10 of Cups very quickly. And then this is I have everything in my life already. I'm not really wanting for more. I'm looking for somebody to share my life with. I'm looking for the love of my life. And in their mind, they did want to feel the spark. They want to feel the chemistry. They wanted to feel the wow. So I'm going with this sense of when I looked across the room, I knew whether it's love at first sight or just I was super attracted to you. And then it's this feeling of like, who are you? I got to get to know this person. I have a 6 of Pentacles and I have a moon. That came into me as trust that I will treat you fairly. Okay, maybe that's something that we talk about. Maybe that's one of our first conversations is I just always felt like I was unequal in the relationships that I've been in. I always gave more than what I got. And maybe it felt more like a conversation than anything. So that could be something that's important to you, that I really need more give and take. I need a partner this time. You know, I'm not going to take care of somebody. Let's see when. Can I have a timeline around this connection, Spirit? What do you have for us? Let's see. I have in spite of. I feel like in spite of the past, that you're going to find your true love. Maybe you had somebody in your past that said, you'll never find anybody as good as me. You'll never have somebody who treated you the way I treated you, you know. Well, hopefully you don't, you know, because you're not with that person. So in spite of their behavior in your past, you will find a better and more loving person on cool days. Okay. I have within a month. Nice. I have at nighttime. I'm going to meet this person at nighttime, out possibly. I have in the future. We have a future together until a lesson is learned. Yeah. I mean, that's always true, and sooner than expected. So maybe you're still working at pushing away this kind of person who thinks that you don't deserve a love, or that they're the best thing that ever happened to you and you'll never have anything better. I don't think that to be true, but they could be saying that out loud. Maybe that's what they believe. Spirit, can I have future feelings? Can I have any energy around the feelings in this connection? You are the woman of my dreams. You are the man of my dreams. I want to feel your touch. I want to hold you. I can feel you in my bones. I know that this is meant to be. You make me feel alive. I'm excited about knowing you. You almost made me kind of stop short when I saw you for the first time, you know, kind of this, who are you? Whether you say you took my breath away, or you made me tongue-tied, or, you know, you made me feel intimidated, because I'm an emperor. I'm not normally intimidated very easily. I can show you the world. I do feel this person would have a lot to offer. They have a wealth of information. They could be worldly. They could have travel. They could be well educated. But I would say that they have more to offer than most. So I think that feeling, they're generous, Spirit just said. So that's something that you would notice. Let's put this out into the universe. I want to see these sparks. I want to see the look across the room, and I want this connection to move you away from this person who thinks they were the best thing that ever happened to you. And I think you're going to prove them wrong. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. I want to thank you for being here. Please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you always for your kind words, your comments. If anyone would like to book a private reading with me, please visit my website at kathymamolenspsychicmedium.com. Check out my other 2 YouTube channels for additional love messages. I'll put the links in the description below.